Now we're going to talk about the how to huck it with a forehand. So this is quite difficult to get everything to go right, because again you're trying to transfer a lot of energy into the disc, and we need to make sure that everything is lined up, everything is transmitting energy into the disc in the most efficient way to get it to go as far as possible, and to have it have the right orientation. Often what happens when you try to throw a forehand further is it comes out at a funny angle and loops right over, and it's not an effective throw. It becomes really hard to catch. So how do we avoid that? One thing when you're practicing throwing, hucking a forehand, to know is that the bit that should be getting tired is your core and not your arm. If your arm is getting tired, it means you're trying to do too much with it. The arm is just following along the motion of the shoulders. Another thing to think about is that there's an electric fence, maybe a foot in front of you, that is going to electrocute you if you touch it. And that means that you need to make sure that no part of your body goes past it. And that'll help you to really stop everything and then transfer all of that momentum into the frisbee. So we stick with a regular grip, maybe even slightly up like that. So it's not quite flat in my hand, it's angled slightly up. We have to hold it super tightly, like I said, for the backhand, because we want to transfer as much of the energy as possible from the forearm into the disc. The stance, as with the backhand, we're going to start, we lift this heel up that allows our hips to twist this way. And then the motion is again the hips twisting this way, and they actually stop here. They can't really twist any further in that direction, at least mine don't. The core is turning on top, so the hips are twisting, the shoulders are twisting, and then that motion comes into the arm. The off arm is also very important here, and if you watch videos of really experienced throwers, what they will do is they will look like they're opening the curtains at the beginning of the throw, like this, and then towards the end, as they're about to release it, they will look like they're playing the Irish bagpipes. They will squeeze their elbow in here, and that sets off a sort of ripple motion across their arm and their shoulder and arm that results in the release of the disc at the end of the throw. Okay, so to put all that together, okay, so putting it all together, we're going to step forward, hips turn this way a bit, knee a bit out, and so that's going to give us space to turn. And we actually want to get quite far down as we throw this.